I want to talk to you guys a lot about Twitter. Now, I'm sure that most of you have a Twitter, or at least heard of it, but pretty much it's a social networking microblogging service where you can send and receive text-based messages up to 140 characters. Now, Twitter's got over 500 million users, so you can pretty much follow anything from friends and family to sports teams, TV shows, celebrities. There's really no limit, and as it continues to grow each day, you can follow more accounts. It becomes more of a quick, efficient way to stay updated without having to go to various sources. So, for instance, if you want to follow Rutgers Wrestling, they'll have live updates of the matches. So, if it's an away match, Mr. Herky wants to know how we're doing. You can say Vinny Delafave, now wrestling so and so from Lehigh University. First period takedown by Delafave. Delafave up 2-0 at the end of the period. So pretty much it's you're right there following everything you need to know. But at the same time, let's say there's another match going on from another team you want to follow, a football team. So you could be scrolling through there and going back and forth on the same website without having to go to different websites and waste time doing that. So it's a quick way just to stay connected, and you don't have to go to various things to waste your time. It's just really efficient. And the good thing is that the characters are only 140 characters. So on Facebook, you get all these long statuses that continue reading and getting bombarded by information. This is just 140 characters, so it's quick, efficient. You get the information you need to know, and you don't have to waste time going through it, because there's also a search bar where if you don't want to go through all your followers, you can just quickly type it in. Let's say I want to find out, again, Rutgers Wrestling. Instead of having to go through the feed to find any information, you just type in Rutgers Wrestling. Boom, all tweets about Rutgers Wrestling will come up. So that's what makes it so a lot easier than these other sites. Now, when you're going to compose a tweet, you put in, let's say, Vinny Delafave, at Vinny Delafave. So I put the at symbol, his account will come up, I'll talk about him, and then Hogan mentioned that I mentioned him. It'll just say, a little red one will come up, he clicks it, it says you were mentioned by Dan Soderberg. Now he has the choice to reply to my tweet, or just simply hit reply, my name will come up in response to it. He could quote my tweet, or whatever I put, Vinny, good job today, in this match, so let's say, at Dan Soderberg, Vinny Delafave, good job today, quotes, and he could put thanks. So people actually know what he's thanking me for instead of just replying to me. He could retweet me, which is, he has a bunch of followers, everyone's following Vinny, he's a popular guy, so, on his news feed, let's say these people aren't following me, they don't really normally see my tweets. If he retweets me, my tweet will come up on his news feed, so other people still see it. You could favor someone's tweet, which, if you have Facebook, you could like someone's status. Well, on Twitter, it's called favoriting their tweet. But what the difference is, there's an archive. Every tweet you ever favorited, you could go back to and look at it again. Now, when I first got Twitter, I noticed that someone happened to retweet Barack Obama. I was like, oh, cool, Obama has a Twitter, let me check it out. Went on there and it said, pounding 40s and smoking Newports with my boys. I was like, wait a minute, this can't be right. I was like, Obama would not say that. Then I found out that if a lot of popular accounts where people are probably going to, impersonate, a famous person, because I don't know why people just like to do that, but, almost I think they call it catfishing maybe, is that the term? So what they have is a blue badge with a check mark that Twitter uses to verify the legitimacy of a popular account if they see that people happen to be impersonating that person. Now on Twitter, there's also privacy settings where, you don't want everyone just to see your tweets, you only want, the people that you allow, you can approve them to follow you, so they can't just decide to follow you, you have to accept it. And now people think, okay, my Twitter's all private, I can post whatever I want. As you know, with athletes, you cannot post about drinking and partying and stuff like that. But you'll see a lot of athletes get in trouble because they think their account is private, that no one's going to find out about it. But let's say I happen to tweet about partying. Coach Goodale, my coach, may not be following me, but someone who's friends with him is. He shows him that, and it gets out. So what you got to be careful about is, Twitter is a great way to stay updated on everything you need to know, whether it goes from sports, family, friends, celebrities. But whatever you tweet, it's going to be made to the public, so you really got to be careful on how you use it. So as long as you use it to your best advantage with being smart with it, it can be a really useful tool to stay pretty much connected. Thanks.